Hey everyone, how's it going? Blue Orc 2792 again, continuing my conquest of Cronus. And about to add a new piece to my Orc Empire, the Thoroughbeast Plateau, the Necron's homeworld. Now you can see I already took over this spot here, which gives me increased manpower, which is another special ability. Though the reason I didn't make a YouTube video of that is because it's really nothing more than just another multiplayer match you could play up like here, here, or here. I took over these two areas as well. The Necron did launch out a counterattack, but I beat them back, which got me to upgrade my Warboss all the way up to the Mega Claw, which gives him a ton of melee damage. And I'm going to assault the Necron's stronghold. And hopefully everything goes well.
The full extent of the Necron presence on Cronus did not become clear until those opposing them launched raids into the catacombs under the Thoroughbeast Plateau. The first Necron massacres on the planet had occurred there, and their enemies expected to find some sort of alien bastion. Instead, they found an entryway into the underworld. Garbled reports from doomed scouts sent into the cavernous passageways revealed a network of catacombs honeycombing the entire plateau. Some of these now stood hollowed out, while others served as staging grounds for Necron forces. Worst of all, however, were the deeper tunnels, where row upon row of Necrons still stood, slowly waking to join their lord's global genocide. The attackers settled on a dangerous gambit. A strike force would enter the catacombs and plant a massive explosive device deep in the main cavern. An explosion there would collapse the entire network, crushing or sealing off the legions of still dormant Necrons and shattering those already risen. It remained to be seen if anyone could deliver this device, much less escape in time to continue the fight across Cronus.
And we get this cool little cutscene.
We're all gonna die!
Oh yeah, with that attitude you get. Though, to be honest, that does look a bit intimidating. Yeah, you probably thought I was kidding about the whole mechanical zombie bit. Well, I was not. They're skeletons, they're made of metal, and they pop out of the ground with a slow fucking horde of them. The only difference is that they don't eat people.
Creatures, at long last you have found the tranquility of death. I was like you once, clinging to life and blind to the truth. When I uncovered the truth, I too shuddered and paled with fear. Deep in these catacombs, I was remade. Here, my brethren slumbered for eons, while the living grew like weeds. My lord knew this day would come. He had plans for us all. We would purge this world once more. So come, poor victims of life. We will grant you tranquility in these crypts. Cronus will be a tomb world once more.
As you can see, they hold high regards to death.
I's got your bomb, boss.
Give me that!
The talk and more!
Okay, you
What are you
kids, listen
waiting
up.
for?
I'm gonna stuff this here
forever.
ball down these Necron boys' throats. So let's get down there and get out right quick.
And for Gorgus's mission, I gotta get Gorgus all the way over to here, plant this bomb, and then get the fuck out. And I only have like 8 minutes to get my war boss all the way back over here.
Hello? Who's there? Yes, Gretchen is ready. We'll do it. Huh? No pain, no gain.
Any knows that. This is gonna be a squid feast.
We're ready.
What now? Build it right up, please. No more kicking.
They call me Stumpy.
They won't see us coming.
I want to get stuck in with the
Hey, boss,
boys.
there's some kind of statue thing here.
I hate all that black and green stuff. Wreck it, boys. This is gonna be a squid feast. Interlopers. Under the shadow of the beacon of unlife,
Time
the
to build
fallen
stuff.
rise again.
Apparently, just getting the bomb all the way over here is no easy task, but also getting out is probably not going to be good either. Because definitely stuff like this is really just going to annoy me, so I'm probably going to have to blow them up before I even try to plant the bomb. And you can
They
see...
got some right big generators. There's something running down there.
Where?
Here, and here. Could be some good shiny bits there.
Or not. Because it looks like it's an ambush.
You have penetrated but the very surface of our catacombs. More and more of us rise from the depths with every passing moment.
This feels like a weird reminiscence to the movie Night of the Living Dead.
Who's getting shot up?
Or Dawn of the Dead, either one. And I mean by the original Dawn of the Dead, not the remake. Well, the remake is pretty good in itself.
The boss? Who's getting shot up?
No more kicking. Okay. I'm not doing anything. Time to build stuff.
Any knows that. Sod off. What is it? Don't bother me. I'm working on something.
I'm not doing anything. Fix what? What's it? Guns might be that way.
There goes one of their beacons.
That's what I was thinking.
What? Moving out.
Send me to the fight. This is gonna be a squid feast.
We're under attack.
On my way to do some
I want to get some upgrades going.
Look it. Them tunnels is empty of Necrons. If we find another way in, we can move some boys through, boys. On my way to do some crushing.
But while we pass the time, basically getting through all this, I'm gonna tell you basically a brief summary of the history of these Necrons and how they came to be.
That makes walking
Hello?
Well, it kind of basically starts before humanity even,
Hello? Who's there?
attempted space travel and all that. But basically, they were a race of creatures called the Necrontyr, who basically had a pretty crappy planet to live on, like crappy star, crappy everything.
Yes, that's
So in desperate, and by I mean crappy, I mean
any place scary, are we?
most of them really didn't make it past like
Yes, that's good.
their early years. They really lived very short lives,
You'll go all sneaky.
and it's not really due to like old age or anything, or they just or anything like that. I mean, their planet is so crappy that it usually ends up either being like some sort of like a disease, or just nature herself doing like all kinds of earthquakes and crap.
You need something fixed?
Yes,
But basically, they heavily invested in space travel and were able to go to like other solar systems, other stars,
I'm working on something.
where they encountered the race of creatures known as the Old Ones. And the Old Ones are basically, I mentioned, were basically helped create the Eldar and the Orcs. But that didn't happen till later on. But basically, the Necrons basically met the Old Ones, and they were pretty,
all right. Build it right up which way.
I think they were pretty pissed that these guys, however, were able to, enjoy long life and peace and prosperity, while they basically got the short end of the stick. And the Old Ones wouldn't really trade technologies with them to help them out. So in response, the Necrontyr made war upon the Old Ones, hoping to basically get the technology or the planet or whatever that made them, live as long and prosperous, so they'd be able to do it themselves. That did not go well,
What's it?
because the Old Ones basically kept kicking the Necrontyr's ass. But then came like very ancient beings called the Catan. They're in the Necron's tongue, or better known as the Star Gods. And they promised the Necrontyr everlasting life, no diseases, no poisons, or anything that really just gave them that crappy existence in the first place, in exchange for servitude. Necrons thought they were getting a pretty good deal. Boy, were they wrong. Because Necrontyrs end up turning into nothing more than ruthless killing machines. Like every single one of them turned into machines. And the Necrontyrs basically program them to kill whoever they want them to kill. They lost their sense of freedom.
Please, no more
And so now they become like servants of the Star Gods. But the Star Gods don't like the old ones either, so they basically made war upon the old ones, which basically caused the Eldar to go to war against the Necrons, which left the Eldars victorious and free for them to carve out their own space empire.
Why's I walking? I'm going. I should invent some kind of machine that makes walking faster.
But as you can see from here, the Eldars were also unsuccessful. Which basically left humanity their turn, and again doesn't go as planned.
Green is best.
As you can see, they also had their own problems like the Eldars did. But unlike the... Actually, no, never mind. But basically... Well, let me get these parts here because they're being pretty annoying.
I got the good bits for this fight.
Okay, but basically like humanity, they...
Wreck that one too, boys. Darkness veils your eyes and dulls your senses before the beacon of the deceiver. Who are like deadly shadows, the biggest and the strongest from your sight.
Necron energy source. That beacon.
The boss? Who is getting shot at? What's locking against? Why's I walking? Another safe tunnel entry. We better be going to a fight. Don't bother me.
Come on, stay alive, you bastards. Okay, I lost all my tank, my neat tank busters.
Where's the fight? Green is best. If you say so. Let's leg it!
Well, that's all my shooter boys. Well, that didn't really go well. But at least I blew up their...
Yes.
other beacon. Actually, one... No, don't construct it there. Constructed,
All right.
Water is a shooting theories. Something fixed. What is it? We'll clobber the whole lot of them. There's too many of them. You need something back in that. They don't stand a chance. What? taking forever.
Warthrak is the first to the fight! Warthrak is the first to the fight! Oh, he's gonna shoot them all!
You need something fixed. I got them good bits ready. We're ready. I'm going. What can we do for you? Where to? Green is best. We better be going to a fight. What? Time to get stuck in, boys!
Warthrak is the first to the fight! Let's go! Warthrak is the first
We're
to the
under
fight!
attack!
Well, we'll get there! Faster, faster!
Sod off!
Warthrak is the first to the fight!
Moving out!
Warthrak is the shootiest there is! Warthrak is the first to the fight!
You need something fixed. Alright, let me get out more tools then. Sod off! Where's the fighting? What do you want? Up yours!
Okay, I'm very sorry about that. Those guys really pissed me off, and I kind of made a big F up, but, where was I on that story? No, I pretty much explained most of it. Just Eldars won. The Necrons basically went underground, literally,
I got the good bits ready.
and now they know that their ancient enemies are basically aren't what they used to be, and they see humanity as another source of resources and manpower. They are now basically resurfacing to cause their own, basically, well, not really them, but the Katana are basically ordering Necrons to rise up again to basically cause like a massive genocide on a galactic scale.
Green is best. Go ahead, boss.
And that kind of scares the crap out of the Chaos Gods. Because again, the Chaos Gods are actually younger than the Star Gods. Like, the Star Gods were there at the very moment of creation. The Chaos Gods came afterwards. But again, Chaos Gods want chaos. The Star Gods, on the other hand, want complete destruction of all life. And without life, there'd be no emotions, which basically feeds the Chaos Gods. Which will basically kill the Chaos Gods.
I should invent some kind of machine that makes what walking. Do you want? Sod off. Yeah? What is it? Up yours. Where to? What is it? Nothing can stand in my way. I'm working on something. Yeah? Let's get 'em. That's more like it, boys. Send me to the front. We're under attack. I am the power of good and more. This is gonna be a squid. What is it? Shopping time! Ready for stooping?
Man. You know, for just a bunch of obelisks on the ground, those Gauss turrets are pretty devastating.
This for a fight. Sod off. That's what I was thinking. What are we doing on this? We're clever of good.
What the hell killed that shooter boy? Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
You's a pretty mouthy one, ain't you? Ours too big to be beat. Oh yeah? Now's the time for tearing things up. Don't bother me. I'm working on what? Stuck in with your voice. He's ready for a fight. I want to get stuck in with the boys. What? I wasn't listening.
Warframe is the first of the fight.
Oh, his body's too big. What do you want? Do we get shot? Where's the fighting? We better be going to a fight. Yeah?
Warframe is the first of the fight.
Locking it is.
What's it? What's it? We'll go all sneaky like.
Where to? Ready?
Warframe ready for shooting.
Oh, you assume I am gonna get me.
Warframe is the first of the fight.
What do you want?
Please, no more kicking.
Job's a good one, boss.
Oh good, I got the one relic in this entire damn place.
You're under attack! Any knob knows that. Who that talk?
Probably should put the what's left of my honor guards back over to the base. Because chances are they're probably just gonna get slaughtered.
Waiting for? This is waiting for it. Where's the fighting? Where's the fighting?
Who's there?
Knob's ready for bashing.
We're
No
going.
one's bigger or meaner than us.
Who's ready for surgery?
Where is the shootingest? Yeah, the boss? Who is getting shot? Sod off! Knobs is made for fighting. Knobs is better than smaller, runtier orcs.
Who's ready for surgery?
They shooting us! No one's bigger or meaner than us.
The duck is in!
That's more like it. Yeah? We've been waiting. Big is best. Yeah?
Who's
We've been
ready for
waiting.
surgery? Huh? Who needs to operate now?
More like it. What to smash?
Who's ready for
One's bigger
surgery?
or meaner than us. Look at me flash, boss.
I got just what you need!
Yeah? up, boys! It's time for fighting! What? What do you want? Yeah? We've got the best shooter series. Best day shooting us!
No pain, no gain.
We've got the best shooter series.
The duck is in!
On my way! We're under attack!
Phenomena, Tank Buster. None of Requisition. Kind of funny where I'm wasting more Requisition than power. And I haven't made a single generator yet.
Don't bother me!
It's like it's the best paying gas of Warhammer.
Hold on to the pin. Throw the other part. You's a pretty mouthy one, ain't ya? If it's a fight, any knob knows that. Here to blow stuff up. Touch me again and I broke ya. Dance, you me? We've got to go. We've got to go. I knew today was going to be special. Green is best. We're under attack.
War bases are shooting us
Still
there.
time to operate! Who you want me to cut? No pain, no gain! Oh, fresh meat! I can make so many improvements! Who you want me to cut?
I want the teeth. Don't touch the teeth.
Huh?
Eyes dead on.
What's it? Looks like what now?
I'll make some generators.
Build it
Right
right up.
here.